I want to talk about a movie I saw when I was 18 while I was preaching in San Francisco. A movie called Gandhi. Gandhi. India's independence from the British Imperial Empire. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it, as I would recommend Schindler's List as well, and I would recommend the movie Cry Freedom. All three of those films are great films to inspire you for something greater, bigger than just making money, looking for power or fame. It hits you at your core as a man or a woman to stand and to fight for something big and huge that makes you feel more human than you could possibly feel and more divine than you will ever feel after the nature of our God. There's nothing more fulfilling. Selma with Reverend Martin Luther King. There's something about watching a film of people who truly are giving their lives, not getting wealthy, not getting rich, off of something so much bigger that's not for themselves at all. And our greatest heroes are those that give themselves away for the least amongst us. Not the greatest, not those who get rich off of us because we go to their basketball games and watch their movies, but those who get rich from giving us everything they have, that give everything, their time, their energy, their blood, their sweat, their life, their mission, their purpose, their ambition. And their ambition is generated by their spirit. And their spirit is motivated by a higher calling, a higher purpose of something noble. And when you watch things, you watch the people around them, the people who support a man or woman like that, so committed. And what you have to be careful of when you have a situation like that is not to look at people as gods. They're human. Martin Luther King's human. Gandhi's human. They're human. They're flawed, but you don't need your hero to be flawless. You just need your hero to be more than you. Someone who gives you something to reach for because they're giving more than you would. They're sacrificing more than you would. And that gives you something to reach for. You can identify with their humanity, but it's that spark of the divinity that we look for in people that we see that we wish we had. Flawed? Yes. Flawed. But more than flawed. Flawed to the point that it does not inhibit the mission or the purpose or the principle that drives them. You see, their flaws don't stop them. In most of your cases, your flaws do. Because your life is centered on something that's not more than your flaw. You have to have something more than your flaw, more than your faults, more than your failures. And that's the vision. That's the purpose, the calling, the reason why you're here. Or to being called to be something greater, knowing you know your flaw. You know that you have whatever you've got going on, but you love to join something that makes you come out of yourself. My friend once told me, the only reason he hung out with me was because I made him want to be better than he was. He didn't hang out with me because he thought I was the cat's meow. No. But being around you makes me want to be better than myself. It makes me want to improve. It makes me want to grow. It makes me want to seek. It makes me want to love. And that's the greatest motivation. You don't want people around you that idolize you. You don't want people around you that worship you. You want people around you that are driven to worship God and are driven to be better than they are. If being around someone makes you want to seek God and make you be better than what you are, that's what it's about. It's not about kissing the ground they walk on or kissing their ring on their finger. No, they have motivated you, inspired you to seek God with all your heart and be better than you are. That's what it's about. That's the change. That's the discipleship. Seek God with all your heart. Flaw or no flaw, seek Him with all your heart. Give Him everything you've got, no matter what, and let nothing stop it. Amen.